There are more than 4,000 types of bees native to North America. These bees are valuable pollinators that contribute over $15 billion to the U.S. economy and are responsible for pollinating 1/3 of the crops we eat. Without bees, our plates would be a lot less colorful. Imagine opening your pantry to only rice, corn, and wheat products. Without bees, our diet would mainly consist of these wind-pollinated crops and some meat. Not the most exciting or nutritious diet. If we want to keep our fruits, vegetables, and nuts around, we must pay attention and help the bees. The bee that most people think of is the honeybee, which is actually not native to North America, but that's another story. In addition to honeybees, other bees, such as bumblebees, stingless bees, sweat bees, bees that many people have never heard of, are also responsible for pollination services. Bumblebees are especially good pollinators for tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, cranberries, and kiwis, even better than honeybees. These colorful crops benefit from something called buzz pollination, something only the bumblebee can do. During buzz pollination, the bumblebee latches onto the flower and uses her flight muscles to vibrate her whole body. This vibration shakes the whole flower, causing the pollen to essentially explode out of the flower and onto the bumblebee. The bumblebee then grooms the pollen into the pollen baskets on her back legs and flies off to another flower. There, she accidentally drops some pollen from the last flower, and thus, pollination, for this flower anyway, is complete. This process is what allows flowers to develop into the fruits, vegetables, and nuts we all know and love. Although we haven't heard much about it, bumblebees and the crops they pollinate could be in trouble. The rusty-patched bumblebee, a once common bumblebee to the northeastern United States and eastern Canada, was recently listed as endangered. Historically, the rusty-patched bumblebee was found in Quebec, Ontario, and 28 U.S. states. Today, the rusty-patched bumblebee is only found in Ontario and 13 U.S. states. While this is just one bumblebee species, there is a message here. Bees, other than honeybees, are in trouble, and they need our help. This may sound like a daunting task, but it's actually pretty easy. Like humans, bees need 3 main things to survive: food, shelter, and water. Bee food comes from flowers. Pollen provides protein and fats, nectar provides carbohydrates, and both provide vitamins and minerals. Your lawn and your garden are the bee grocery stores. But bees don't always have as many choices as we do. To give bees more food choices, don't mow your lawn as often. The weedy clovers and dandelions that pop up in early spring are the main food source for bees at this time. Hold off on cutting your lawn until more flowers bloom, or don't cut your lawn so short. Or plant the ultimate grocery store, a pollinator garden. This ultimate grocery store provides bees with both food and real estate. Many bees, such as mining bees, make their nests in the ground. But to do this, mining bees need dirt, which your pollinator garden will provide. Providing shelter for your bees can also be as simple as putting out a piece of wood with holes drilled in it. Solitary bees, such as mason bees, will appreciate their new home. When it comes to water, it's as simple as making sure your bird bath is always full. Bees will hang out on the side and drink water when they need it. Or make sure the dirt in your pollinator garden stays moist. Bees will visit the grocery store for water too. If you do something to help the bees, you're also doing something to help conserve the food we eat. Thank you.